What's going on YouTube? Jamie the Kid 00 here. I've been looking over all the all the coverage for YCS Long Beach. It's been a week now since it happened, and I've kind of been thinking over all the tech cards and all the things that got used and all the things that happened at Long Beach. And I've been really thinking to myself, what if I went? And then I kind of thought, what would I have played? So I decided it would be a good excuse to actually profile my Rabbit deck again, because of course it would be the deck that I would have taken, and I wanted to profile it on my lovely new map. So I figured let's do it, and I can actually talk about some of the tech choices and the changes that I would have made to it along the way. You'll notice that the main deck build is very aggressive, and that the side deck allows for choices to go into control, dependent on the matchup which I play. But the main deck is built to win game 1 as fast as possible. And of course then the side would be then to control game 2, or to try and bring back game 2 and go into a game 3, depending on what happened in game 1. So I'll explain my choices, and if I remember some of the points I came up with before shooting this video, I will talk about them. To start the deck off, we play 3 Rescue Rabbit, because I feel that you should. Some people play 2, I play 3. Then we have the obligatory normal monsters of 3 Sabersaurus and 3 Carbazols. Let's put these away. I've still not mastered picking stuff up on this mat. Then, because we're playing Rabbit, we play the 3 tour guides, the 1 tour bus, and the 1 Sangan. The tour bus is in there because I decided to take Sark out of this deck. I wasn't liking it, and it lets me recycle the Rabbit play, as I said before. And I really like it versus Insectors for putting Hornets back, so it's really nice like that. In keeping with the aggressive idea of the deck, we play Triple Guiber. These almost always get sided out game 2. Depending on what Insector build I'm playing against, I will keep these in against Insectors. Definitely keep them in against Wind-Ups. Again, it depends what I go up against, and also the spells which I main really help this card. So I would have actually ended up maining 2 Max Cs, because at big events I feel they can warrant Max C, but then again, as a lot of people have been saying, hand traps are kind of dying out, so these are getting a little bit less relevant. And then I would have made the 2 Veilers, because I'm not a fan of 3 and 1. I like 2 and 2. I even side a 3rd one. So, and the last hand trap would have been Gauze. And again, I still can't pick them up. Onto the spells. Play the 1 Reborn, the 1 Dark Hole, the 1 Heavy Storm, the 1 Book, the 1 Mind Control. I took down to 2 MSTs. I might bump up to 3 again, but I'm not sure about space constraints. So 2 Space Typhoons. And then I played 3 Forbidden Lance and a new tech that a few people teched at Long Beach, which was 1 Forbidden Chalice. I'm going to talk about this for a moment. For those of you who've never heard of it or just don't know what it does, its effect reads, 1 face-up monster on the field gains 400 attack, but its effect is negated until the end phase. It's a quick play, all that good stuff. This doubles as another Veiler for the deck, another Fiendish Chain, that kind of thing. Helps with my Guibers, my Largiers, and all that good stuff for not getting killed by battle. Fits in basically the same job as Lance, and in some situations it's even better. I'm looking for another ultimate one, so if someone can sort me out with one. I'm still deciding whether to go 3 and 1 or 2 and 2 on this. So, I mean, if you guys have any ideas, or you've tested this card, please let me know what you think. Forbidden Lance. Most of my other techs that were main decked at the start of this kind of build ended up in the side, so this deck is actually going to be pretty similar to what I usually play. Otherwise, Avarice. All the interesting stuff is in the side. Traps. Boring. 2 Chain. 2... I'll put them all the way out there. 2 Torrential. Standard. 2 Solemn Warnings. And 1 Solemn Judgment. I don't think I'll ever play anything different from my trap lineup, unless a deck really warrants it. Let's go through the extra quickly, because that's just the order I do them in. For the Synchros, I would have still played the Armory Arm, the Catastor, and the Thought Ruler Arcfiend. For the extra, I would have played, because it would have been in America, number 30 Acid Golem, but of course I would play Leviathan Dragon if it were a locals hit. 1 Levier, and 1 Zenmains. Onto the many level 4s, I would have played 1 Utopia, 1 Ray, because I'm playing the Mind Control, and Utopia Ray is just so much fun to make. Wait, where is he? Not Largier yet. The 1 Zenmeister for the Gozen match problem. I still play the 3 Largier. I don't like to be caught only having 2. I feel like 3 Largier is invaluable in this deck, so I play it. So it's a personal choice. Then I play the 2 Dolkers. And finally, to round it off, 1 Chimera Tech because I side the Cybers. Alright, on to the side deck. Let's talk about the side deck. These 2 are fairly standard, the Cyber Dragons, because against high beta decks or wind-ups and things like that, these go straight in. No questions asked. As I said, I make this a control build when I side, so I side 2 Thunder Kings. Again, not much else to tell there. They were main decked originally, but I took them out for the Guivers, because I didn't want to side the Guivers. I put the 2 Snow Man-Eaters in for the mirror match. I might even bump it up to 3. I put in the 1 Grandmole, because he's Grandmole, he's awesome, all that cool stuff. For the Battle Defenders, I put in 1 Spirit Reaper, and that's only because I didn't have a second copy of one of these. Galanduo. This card, if you saw my segment on Arcana Force Zero the Fool in Zeros to Heroes, and I'm not sure if I did it in Zeros to Heroes actually, but I started siding it and talking about it. This is basically the new Arcana Force the Fool from Long Beach. I really like it, but in Rabbit, I still think Arcana Force the Fool would probably be better, but this is going into testing. I quite like the fact that it has got 1700 defense and it can hold its own, and I can defend it with things like Forbidden Lance and etc, without it just insta-dying like Reaper does. So, I really like that. Galanduo he's pretty awesome card. Then finally, for the last monster I play, the 3rd Veiler for Inzektor matchups. Spell-wise, only 2 Smashing Grounds. I took out the Kaiser Colosseum. And then for traps, I played 2 Macros, again for Inzektors and stuff like that. A lot of rogue decks suffer to that. And I played 1 Vanity's Emptiness, because I only have 1. I only managed to find 1. But yeah, guys, this is the deck I would have played at YCS Long Beach. Ironically enough, with the YCS symbol. I don't really have much else to say on this. I'm really sleepy, so I've just run out of everything I was going to say. But yeah, guys, I'm not sure when I'll upload this. So I will I'll get back onto my usual routine when I'm actually back at uni. Sorry for all these random deck updates. I will have some essays to do, so don't expect me to be straight back on routine, but I will endeavour to do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, guys, I will see you when I do. This has been Jamie the Kid 00 with my YCS Long Beach-ish Rabbit deck, kind of in theory. Anyway, peace out, guys. See you soon.